Something big is about to happen this September in square-based Warhammer. Welcome to the Clash of Nations, or as I like to call it, the World Cup of Warhammer. By now, some of you might have watched the list breakdowns and team evaluations here on YouTube. But the list and the stats are only one part of the story. I'm here for the missing part, and that's you and me, the fans. I mean, what is a World Cup when nobody is watching? Exactly. Empty stadiums. Without fans, the whole thing might as well not have happened at all. So, the Team World Cup of Warhammer needs us, the fans, to become a thing that is real. If you ask yourself why some of the best generals in the world are heading to a town with less population than some Warhammer Facebook groups, and make it the capital of square-based Warhammer for one weekend, well, there's a reason. Because back in the day, in 2015, when Warhammer Fantasy was ended, the fans gathered in communities to keep rank and flank tabletop gaming alive. One of these communities was the WTC. And when Warhammer The Old World returned in 2024, the fans were still there, waiting for their game and ready to act. Now in 2025, 18 national teams gather under the banner of the WTC to decide who will be crowned champion of the Old World for 1 year. The community elected Germany as host nation for the first event. And the German WTC chapter wisely picked a spot far enough away from big cities to keep civilians out of harm's way. And so, Melle it was. But how does this World Cup exactly play out, I hear you ask? Well, this is the format of the Team World Cup. There are 18 teams. Each team includes 8 players, who command 8 different armies, no duplicates allowed. That makes 144 players in total, including the top-ranking players from Old World rankings and new recruit. But before the players meet their opponents, there is the pairing process. The World Cup is fought over 5 rounds, and the first round was determined by random pairing. The later rounds will be determined by Swiss pairing, and teams meet each other based on their prior performance. And finally, on Saturday morning, the coaches kick off the first round with a team pairing process. And this is what makes team tournaments so special. Each captain tries to pit the optimal choice of their team's armies against the opponent's armies. Without going into too much detail here, just know, this is big brain time. And pairings can win or lose the World Cup before a single dice is rolled. When the games are finally paired, it is time to play. Each game must be finished within a 3-hour time limit. Sometimes players have to survive a bad matchup and prevent a big loss. In other games, players have to go for a big win in order to gain max points for the team. Anyways, back to what matters most, and that is every single Warhammer fan out there following the action. I like to think about this event like a football World Cup. Let's be honest, most fans can't explain the offside rule and hardly know any formations. But when the World Cup kicks off, everybody gets excited and roots for their team. And that is why I'm here and what I want for Warhammer. You don't know how an overrun works? No problem. Never played a tournament yourself? Who cares? Just pick your favorite team or faction, or even the fact that Warhammer is being played on an international stage. And then paint your face and wave your flag. Only a few of us can be at the venue, but you all can follow the action on social media and comment, like and share. And if all of that is not enough reason to be excited, just remember that this tournament proves that when Games Workshop ended Warhammer Fantasy in 2015, they thought they killed it. But you can't kill what lives in the fans, and that's why we're here. And it only matters if you watch it. See you there.